All right. Welcome back to another Lilme Plays Faction Flag Gathering Challenge. And may kakaiba lang at this time. So hindi or wala tayo sa PC. Tap-tap lang so medyo hindi smooth maybe or maybe the capture is maliit at all manage. Ang gusto ko lang naman is to, gather and get back to the game. So this time, tingin muna tayo. There's still a fight. So ito naman maganda siguro yung update ng faction war kasi constant yung or consistent yung fight this time. Hindi siya kagaya ng dati na, there will be some sort of attack like this one in the map pero pagdating mo diyan is you're not sure kung may makakalaban ka. It's either a group of few players lang and then if makita na marami kayo, they'll just disperse. But this time it's different. Alam nila na if someone's attacking the outpost or the province is there'll be fights kasi ang gagawin nila they'll try to capture in the area hanggang dun sa may, ano bang tawag dun parang faction territory or faction camp. Oh, fortress. So it's, faction fortress and aside from that may camps then within that zone. So right now we are at Deepwood Wood which is just few few zones. Let me check. Oh, no, we are a little bit far. Ba't ang layo ko nga pala? May ano din pala dito, may fortress. So, I think the last time we logged out, there was a fight here and, ito lang yung merong teleport. So, medyo malayo dun sa usual area na pinupunta natin. So, if the fortress is not being attacked or siege, there will be no camps. So, it's only in the area kung saan merong sieging and, it's being fought over. So, yun yung maganda din dun kasi yung camps na yun, they do give some, tone of insight or madalas tone of insight. But there are times na merong items din or gears, pero I think that's only under or in a, medium camp. So, kapag hindi siya medium camp, I think it's small camp, more, mga ano lang, tone of insight. Pero okey na din kasi it's T4 though non-tradable, pero ano na rin yun, 10,000 points. And I mean, the previous, recording, I'm not sure if I was able to record it, but I did some, sessions. Nag-gather lang just to get each out and, I was able to get this dome. So, mahal-mahal din, 169, not bad. And I'm not sure if, uh, in my latest or previous, recording, if it was shown, but if not, was able to unlock my T5. I swapped my Avalonian Axe T4 back and put it on my chest. Tapos kinuha ko 'tong or bumili ako ng expert packs. Then this gathering sets ng T5, I, put up my buy orders and dali naman na nakuha agad. So, yeah, we are on T5 and we are trying to unlock our at T6. Saan na ba 'yan? Yep, T6. So we have, quick learn. Alright, so we have a quick learn, enabled or activated for our T6. So, we're trying to unlock this as fast as we can kasi nga pala, yun nga wala na siya yung quick learn in a way na if you got 25% ng yung bar, you can just click and spend learning points or some learning points and then you can, unlock that said, um, year. Pero ngayon it's quick learn in a way na you will get more fame on that node to unlock it faster. Yun na yung bagong labas or bagong, setup nila. So, we'll try to probably unlock our T5. Yeah, we'll try to do this. And I think I have stone quarrying. We'll try to unlock this one, but I'm not gathering the T4 stone. So unless it's enchanted, we'll try to get that. Anyway, again, this is Lil-me's um, faction gathering or faction flag gathering challenge, and this is, I believe, is our episode 7 or episode 8. But for those who just new, yeah, in the channel, nakatune in lang. Doing a faction flag session, and yep, trying to enjoy the game again after a long hiatus. So yeah, that was the intro a bit long, and we'll try to, I guess, gather. Now we'll try to continue with the T4 still, but if it's enchanted like this, we should gather it. So we're gonna focus on T4, keep on gathering it, and then get it our T8, and then once our get, or maybe we'll try to gather the exact year of what we're wearing up until T8, and then once we hit T8, we can just focus on our T4 gathering. Because the idea is to get there as fast as we could, or as fast as we can, and focus on the T4 to max it. But we'll try to move to Pine Cops and probably look for uh gathering mobs. So yeah, we'll focus on T5, I guess. But I think this one's okay as well because there's a T6 wood here. So even our journals can gather up to 2 tiers higher. So that means our T4 will still get filled if we gather the tier 6. So yeah, I think that's a good one. And as I've said before, the only limitations or restrictions I have for my account is I will not be going into the mist. But if the or not but oh yeah, it's a but if there's a dungeon that's purple or legendary, I will try to get in there and then try to get the chest since we we won't lose our faction flag if we go in there only in the mist though. So I'll try to stick here because it's at T6 and we'll try to get uh or we'll try to get the T6 mobs. All right, that's good enough. I will try to get the our pork pie. And then guys, I'm not advocating for players to really focus on Royal Continent, or if you're just want to stick in the Royal Continent as a Yellow Zone Warrior. Because if you really want to maximize your earnings, I would suggest to go Black Zone. That's the best spot, best spot to gather. I'm only doing this because it's much chill and fun for me to gather in the in the royal continent. And if there's something I will do. If there's some urgent errands, I can just leg out without much problem. Unlike in the Black Zones, I have to go and find a dungeon, probably look for a best place to disconnect. But here, there's no issue. But aside from getting down, and then you'll get a lot of repairs, but you'll only stay for about 30 seconds. Right, someone's gathering here. You got a competition. All right, okay, this one's D5. Well, as you can see here, if you're gathering nodes that are uh, not the gathering mobs, it takes a lot of time to recharge the sticks, except these skinning mobs. But if you're looking for, let's say, wood, fiber, and thick stone, or even the ore, they do recharge faster. All right, I think this is a bad spot. We should have went northwest. Because if you have a T8 sets and they're gathering in yellow zone, you will gather faster. Efficiency wise, you will get more earnings, profit instead of well, compared to the guys like me starting gathering. All right, so I will try to gather as much as you can, or maybe most of the nodes that we see, since our goal is to get that T8. All right, we'll gather this enchanted. Yeah, I think it's better to go there, to go to the conflicted zones, because most of the players there are just selling the other faction instead of gathering. And sometimes there's the free free kills. I mean, they would kill the mobs and then it just free kill and free loot. And also a little bit update on our faction points. We got 117,000. So I was joining the fights as a healer with the gathering sets. So there's a risk for me of having a double whammy for the for the repair, but I was able to get points and then relax faster while joining that fight as a healer. So I don't need to kill them, just have to heal players. And sometimes if they're capturing outposts, they do give points as well, even if you're not sticking on the outpost to capture it. You can just heal the players, move on, gather, and then wait for it to be captured in the zones, as well as the zones, and then at the end of that timer, you can get points. So from I think I started with 30,000, or was it 20,000, and then now I have 117,000, which is can be used for our repair. Also, additionally, I was thinking of instead of going for the laborers, maybe I'll try to use my personal islands so farming. Though I don't have premium, which will really affect the output of my farms plus the drop rate of seeds. We'll try to compensate for that using our faction points. Okay, we can maybe farm at the start of the session, plant and then harvest those seeds, and then we can start farming or gathering again. Probably join some fights, and yeah, it doesn't matter if we're losing much compared to those players that are farming with premium, but as I've said, we'll try to compensate for that using our. Oh shit! I went inside. We'll try to compensate for that using our faction points. Why did I get went there? Okay, we'll try to find the exit. We get dismounted. Hello, where's the exit? Almost, almost. Okay, we're good. So yeah, because the reason for that is if we're gonna go for the journals, having a guild hall is better instead of using houses in the personal islands. And if gonna use our personal islands, then I guess farming will be the better option. So yeah, we'll try to do that. And since my personal island in Limers is empty, we'll build probably one one house for our chest. Since if I want to have a chest in the open, I'll have to use Morgana, which is a bit expensive. Oh, look at that! It's a legendary. Feels bad. We're just gonna open it. Hey, hey, better open this one. You don't like it. So I think he's doing similar thing with me. Legendary. That's a T6 with a chance of being a T8, and it's a legendary. Someone's gathering this uh mob, and it's a T. I mean 4.3. So we'll see how many stacks. Oh, only one stack. Feels bad. Yeah, someone's gathering here. Uh, yeah, I'll be forced to move out. Okay, this was better. Yep, someone's just passed through here. So I think we'll have to go back to find cops. Problem is there are bridge watch trying to trying to capture the zones, and I think they will probably come here since there is a faction fortress nearby, and they'll probably want to capture the zones. Yeah, I only have one damage. That's okay. Few skills. So for the journals, we'll just probably sell it, and we'll try to place a lot of buy orders for journals. Maybe if we can find a okay, this one's T6. All right, T6. So we'll see if they do spawn with a full tick or not. So we'll try to look for a buyer, I guess. Probably some seller of uh journals. Ah, yeah, it's a full tick, baby. So yeah, that's the good thing and the best part of gathering mobs, especially wood, because they do spawn with a full tick and they can gather. If you kill them, you can get some fame. It's only for few, and then you can just gather them. Then you can get points as well. Yeah, we have a lot of competitors here. Yeah, this one's T5. So I think they need to update the color aesthetic of T5 and T6. They do look similar with a few distinct color only. So T5 is supposed to be red or maroon, and then T6 is I think orange, but they do look similar. T4 is fine, it's blue. 7 is yellow, and then the T8 is white. Tier 3 is, I see, blue is, I mean, T4 is blue. And then tier 3 is green. All right, photics. Oh, there's a 4-3 there. It's a stone. Okay. So we will not go here. It's a desert. So we'll move to Willowwood. Also, I wasn't able to show you, but in the fortress that is closest to the city is, it doesn't cost anything. Okay, this one I think is 60, so low in there. So it doesn't cost anything if you can teleport to the fortress next to the city. So I was able to go here with 0 costs. So yeah, if it's a dungeon with a purple butterfly or yellow orange, we're gonna go in there and then check the dungeon. But the problem is it might take us a while because it's a dungeon that we have to clear, and I only have actually no, I don't like it. I don't have a fast hitting weapon. Probably we're just gonna go with the map because with map, um, it's only a single floor. It's just a boss, so it doesn't need the. We don't need to clear them. So yeah, we'll just add that second restriction. So the dungeon is a no go, and probably we'll try to no, even if it's a legendary, it will take us a while since we don't have a fast hitting weapon. Also, I'm trying to swap my chests. So yeah, we'll just check or gather or get the map dungeon map layer if it's free, and then for the dungeons itself, we will not take that. All right, this one's great. What's my? Okay, we have 15 minutes. So we have about 15 minutes, and then we will try to slowly go to Pine Cops. So that's our main main zone. But the problem is if it's uh, uncontested at the moment, we cannot teleport there. So we can only teleport to the one closest to Pine Cops. How much is a T6? T6, where are you? Oh, 800. Not bad. Though there's only one peak. That's the problem. Given how it's safe in the yellow zone, so most gatherers that gathers here are full spec or not full spec but high spec with high tier, and you would probably empty this D6. Spear undead? I didn't think so. I think there was a I think there was a ping in one of the Limmer's Discord, Action Discord, and they tried to capture one of the zones or one of the province in the red zone. I think it's Tedvin Galley. Oh, well, I was I was eating the gathering mob. Okay, we'll move to Pine Cops. This one is a T5 yellow zone. Okay, that's common. Okay, T4. So just gather T4 gathering node or gathering mob, but not the node.
Right.
All right, this was good. Yeah, I should have went cursed out. I prefer that one when I was gathering in the uh, American server because I have the beam, the W skill beam that has a long range, and then the Q you can some sort of AOE, but can hit multiple enemies, so it's faster. Then with the E, the great curse is a great. could damage. But I have been a cursed main in America, and I want to try something new. So I went with Frost. So I mained that, and then after Frost, my second main or secondary weapon is I think that was Arcane because of Averade. So I was the either Great Arcane or the Silence Arcade user. And most of the arcane weapons are in demand or not really in demand, but it's mostly or it has uses for all the contents. So you have the average, CVZ, small scale, so you name it. Even I think in gathering you can use the occult, but yeah, all of them has a usage, especially the gate arcane. It's being used for average defensive in the CVZs. So yeah, and when I was using Frost, I was only using it for the hardcore expedition. But in CVCs, I'm using it as a support. So I have the icicle. So I play as an icicle user, and it was great to combo with the grove keeper. So it gets low. I think it's 50% slow, and it disregard resistance. I forget if it's really that that's the case, but that's how I remembered. So it's a good way to hold or defend the Terry. Also, if for the kiting, it's great as well. Oh no. So yeah, I was using the icing out, and then while they're slowed, the other defensive guy, the goalkeeper, can just stun them, and then it's a good way to be defensive on the side. But with the combo as well, with the slow and then the stun, it can be used for the clump and dump composition.
Bamboo.
Okay, where are where's the pine cops? Spindlewood, Dryfield. Okay, so I think we'll move to Spindlewood, and then that's uh Lord P White Cops. So we still have 5 minutes. Okay, that's great. By the way, those listeners, if you get time, please like and share para ma-boost naman yung ating content for our channel. And also, you can probably use this as your podcast. So if you're like me, a gamer who drives a lot, so sometimes having a podcast on your infotainment, listening to it while driving. So as a gamer, there's not much podcasts that I know. It's mostly comedy or like real life talk. So you can probably have this in your background so as you drive, as cruising. I can listen to the podcast. Yeah, my content, has that semi-podcast, type of content since I don't do live streaming yet. So maybe I'll probably try live stream and then have that stream recorded and then post it on YouTube. So just maybe for now. There is a box. So speaking of driving, for those na mga nakikinig, what do you prefer while driving? Is it music, pampaalis ng antok, or sometimes nakikinig ng mga podcast? And what podcast are you listening to? Pero na-try niyo rin siguro ano, kinig kay, uh, Cool Pulse or Victor. So this is, free ads. Pero yeah, I started listening podcast dahil dun sa Cool Pulse. Tapos medyo na-off ako dun sa Cool Pulse. Hindi naman 'to ano sa kanila, pero it's siguro dahil medyo for mature person, medyo open-minded yung content nila. But I like, Victor's content more, a little bit, intellectual, which is hindi naman yung, content name niya, show name, intellectual. It has that, logical, na mapag-usapan, hindi hindi lang siya puro walwalan. But yeah, I was listening to the podcasts. Meron din, my wife is listening to Dog Show Divas. It's has that mixed comedy and then literal na dog show talks. Uh, Alam ko yung term na yun, it has that parang 90s, 2000 term. Parang, when you say dino-dog show, it's parang niloloko. I don't know kung saan nanggaling yun, yung term na yun, but yeah, yun yung connotation niya. And nakakatuwa pa yung, term nila, it's giving. So I think it's bago naman yung term na yan, more on a Gen Z term or millennials, I don't know. Millennials 1990s ata, eh, mga 90s babies. So yung mga batang 90s are millennials, wala namin hindi. Those, ano ba tawag, generation wherein they experience the analog and, digital, era or era. Kaya bale, kagaya nga nito, for example itong ano, even the live streaming, di ko alam kung before meron na, pero ang naalala ko lang is the forum style, and they would, try to record, pero recording lang, it's not really live stream, it's more of, pre-recorded videos before YouTube. Tapos, they would post, their videos, so hindi naman literal na videos kasi alam ko ano din, eh, hindi pa ng gano'n ka-optimized yung pag-upload ng videos and medyo mahirap. So, it's mostly pictures and tutorials in the forums, mga gaming forums. So, mas familiar yung mga gamers sa forum, pero hindi lang naman siya limited to the gaming community, yung forums, but, it was more prevalent in the gaming communities, and the gamers then are using that platform as a way to share information, share uh, tutorials from yun yung before the live streaming, before the YouTube videos. If you want to learn the efficient gathering methods of a certain game, hanap ka lang forums. And isang naalala ko na patok, eto hindi naman ako nag-ano sa forum, eh, pero yung pina-exchange isang, ah, patok na forums for Filipinos, but for me, I am more of the Symbionese. Symbionese yung forums ko nun for everything, pero mostly mga games, mga hacks, and yeah, mga hacks and cheats. Well, walkthroughs. Walkthroughs naman, game facts yata yun, yeah, game FAQs. So, naalala ko na meron akong, walkthrough dun regarding, Brave Fencer Musashi. So, the walkthrough ay, printed, and then kinausap ko yung tropa ko nun, sabi ko, "Eh, puwede mo pa-print 'to?" I think it cost me about ₱50, eh, pero malaki na yung ₱50 nun, eh. So, yep, 'cause I was playing a Japanese version nung laro, well, wala pang translation nun, of course. So, Japanese version, and gusto kong oh, I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? Is it because I'm already 40 minutes and I'm on the laptop kung may laban? So, ayan, it was a walkthrough habang nilalaro ko yung, Japanese version nung Musashi din. I was checking these papers, makapal yun, eh, ₱50, and nakalimutan ko ilang pages yun. So, habang naglalaro is nakatingin ako dun, and sinusundan ko lang, medyo ang nangyari tuloy parang hindi mo na-enjoy yung wait, there's a map? Nasaan yung map? So, parang hindi mo na tuloy na-enjoy yung laro kasi, ah, parang you're just relying on the papers na nasa harap. So, yung sabi, eto, Panyata 'to, eh. Sorry, sir. Ow! Hindi ako makapagtuloy. Ay, ang daming ano dito, ba't ang daming bridge watch? So, yeah, I was reading the walkthrough and then habang naglalaro. Pero dahil dun, I was able to finish the game. But enjoy naman, once you have completed the game, enjoy siya. So, what I did, as I grew older, I was, trying to, download an emulator ng PS1 and ISO, or the game file nung laro na English versions, para ma-try ko lang yu yung laro in English without relying on the walkthrough. So, yeah, dahil di ko matapos-tapos yung laro kahit English na. So, ang ginawa ko, nag-ano ulit ako, nag-download. Buti na meron akong, Vita, and dahil hindi na sila nagre-release ng laro, I did hack, hindi naman totally hack, parang, exploit. So, I was using an exploit to unlock the game para puwede ko ah, nung 5-1. Puwede kang malaruan nung iba't ibang laro. So, I can play, ah, PSP games and then PS1 games, home boost, and lahat ng laro na nasaan na ba yun? Ay, 5-1, eh. Hindi yan sir, 5-1 nga, eh. So, eto. So, yep, yung mga laro na hindi ko nabili nun or sorry mahal na rin bilhin. So, ang ano na is puwede mo ng malaro because of the exploit. Oh, so kamusta naging my 5-1? Eto in the vlog zone, if you're gathering this point of interest na or see the log treasures or treasures, whatever they call it. So, in the black zones, you have to be, wary sa paligid mo of course with, having reds, but here in the royal continent, you don't have to worry you don't have to really worry, just gather, let them gather it as well. Yep, 'di ba okey naman siya, oh. Habang na-gather ko, dalawang T8 pa, eh, bilis na, eh. May premium, ako wala. Raw gather bonus, oh, +1. Ay hindi naman siya naka-ano, eh, hindi naman siya naka-Abalone 'yan. Pero maganda kasi talaga yung Avalonia na yun kasi yung 15% na yun, naalala ko nun is gumamit ako ng T8 Avalonian when I was gathering at the T4. Yung bonus kasi ng T4 na skin, the boar is +2 lang, but once we hit parang certain threshold, almost full spec tapos T8, full spec sa T4 and then meron kang T8 na gathering, tapos naka-Avalonian. Alam ko nag-ano ako nun, eh, +4. Ang bilis ko lang mapuno yung aking, journals. So, ta's mura pang ano nun, eh, mura pa yung guild hall, I think it's 30,000 lang and 5M. So, I had like, as I've said, 5 guild halls, means of 5 guilds, 5 alts, and, so 75 just for that, guild hall plus some houses with laborers as well. So, I had about 98. So, 98 and then an hour I was able to fill I think 20 journals. I only need about 5 hours to fill that and then, feed them into my laborers. Tapos yun, within a month I was able to get the, mammoth back then. Well, mura pa naman, it's 120. Of course, and during that time mahal na yun, but now I think nasa I don't know 400 na yung mammoth. Sobrang mahal yan, so here sa East sayang nga lang kasi nga I'm not able to so I can take it. I'm not able to get the mammoth na nabet ko. So, yeah, we'll try to get the mammoth again, just using the hmm, Alright, so yun nga, in the black zone, I cannot do that. So I was cold. So kung nasa black zone yun malamang, I could have died. Pero here eh, in the blue zone, in the yellow zone, I can just, you know, stop gathering and then do other stuff. Okay, we'll try to kill this one fast. Oh, forgot to swap. Okay, we'll try to kill this lady. Quick.
Demon, here your mistress supports.
Hindi naman, A6 lang eh, solo. So I think we could have done the E6, 6.3. Ang problema nga lang kasi talaga if you're doing the dungeon itself na hindi itong map player, hindi naman, is might take a while. Siguro abutin ako 30 minutes din dun, kasi mahaba yun eh. Ay, at pa mag-i-out. So yun lang yung pangit dun kasi in the dungeon, halos generic na nga lang yung dungeons, pare-parehas and, siguro mananawa ka na rin sa itsura niya. Mas mahaba pa. So, mas maganda na, just do the map instead of the dungeons itself or the solo dungeons. Wala pala tayong pagkain. Alas puno na rin pala, oh. Sure I can just drop this. May isa pa pala akong na ano, na parang naisipan na way for me to earn a bit is to, put buy orders for the treasures or ano bang tawag nila dun, yung may mga items kasi na you can sell it directly to the specific, city and then you will earn alam mo 1,000, 5,000 and then 25,000. So, if I'm here in the Rimers, I can just put buy orders computing for the margins, the taxes, and I can just transport them. So, yeah, maybe I'll try to do that. Kasi dati dati ginagawa ko yun, eh. Especially nasa west, I had this mammoth and I'm transporting materials na gusto kong i-refine. For example, nung gina-gather ko na wood, I'll go to for selling to refine them and minsan I don't have or I still have space. Parang halimbawa ganito I still have space. So, ang ginagawa ko minsan I'll, put some buy orders for that, treasure na puwede kong ibenta dun sa for sterling. So, as I'm going there, I just bring them and sell them to the for sterling as I refine and then that's money still. And yeah, when I was starting, I was a transport trader, pero ang dala ko pa lang nun is, stag. Nung una kong tingin nagandahan ako dun kasi mabilis and may carry capacity na mura lang. Pero no one's using it in the blue zone because of, well, it's non-lethal. So why not just go either ox or, boar. But anyway, yeah, you can just go ox. Pero in the black zone, the stag is better option. Lalo na nung binuff nila, they have given them, I think, 2 seconds gallop time. So if you get hit by the mobs and then they stop hitting you for 2 seconds, you'll gallop again. So you move faster compared to other mount. Okay, we are here in White House. Oh, saan yan, saan yan? Punta tayo dun. Oh, sayang na 'no, E5. Oh my God. So we are here at Pine Copse and probably there will be a lot of players, of course, jumping this oh may red. Hmm. Ay, dalawa pa sir. Okay, that's purple. Purple siya. Akala niyo ha? Kukuha kasi sir. Sheesh. Wala na. Saan mo? Okay, balik tayo sa gathering. Ay naku, that was a fun. Yeah, I was expecting that. Baliw kasi siya, eh, halatang-halata, eh, panay, dismount. 'Di alam mo naman na kapagka gano'n papalagi, eh. Kaya nandun ako sa may side kasi alam ko if ever na plump plump siya, he would probably try for the center. So, yeah, I went the side, di ako na-damage, I was able to get out. Di pa nga ako PVP setup, gathering lang. May damage din 'to, so okey. Malakas din, 12 seconds cooldown. Ito ang wala, but I have 2 damage at least. Yun lang, 2 damage lang. Pero maganda sana kung ano, eh, ouch, kung may extra pa ako. Alright, almost an hour. Just finish the food and then, uh, complete it. Depende maybe kung mag-enjoy pa tayo, eh. Bilang kung asan yung laban. Actually, I can Q tapos, hit ng W. Mas malaki yung damage niya, eh. Saan ba yung laban? They're trying to push, nasa may ano na. Pero for me talaga mas okey yung ano, they would have added probably one red zone na sa labas ng city, let's say Youwood or Dalimhurst. AC grass naman sa bridge watch. So yung part na yon straight to the tunnel, straight to the, care lane will be the red zone. So maganda sana yun, eh. So mangyayari they would, similar meron pa ring merong parang teleport so that the attacking, faction can just teleport their group there. Eh, meron ding bank, maybe they'll add bank para if ever those organized guild, they can say, "Okay, let's go 5+1 or 4+1 or 1+4." So, 1 set na suot tas 4 na backup, they can just bank it on their faction bank tapos yun na, if they die, they will just, use the sets, bank it, tapos yun na magnanak lang sila dun sa city kung saan nila inaatake and then pretty sure yung mga players naman na yun, players within that city will enjoy the fights as we did back then. So, naalala ko nun the Bridge Watch I think. Hindi, for Sterling, they were attacking Limehurst. So, dun sa may Uwood, iba pa yung map nun, eh, and then, uh, they just keep on knocking until, we got masked. So, labas lang kami, suit na lang ng 4.1 and of course there will be players na magsusuot ng Gucci just for the damage. Pero 'pag namatay, oh, 'di mental damage. But anyway, yeah, it was fun kasi legendary na naman. Kasi iba namang players, ibang, faction players, pupunta lang dun especially the random groups for the loot. So, yung mga organized, group, if they are able to kill them and then puwede sila mag-bank, 'di ba? So, if they have added the bank, faction bank, siguro mag-e-enjoy din yun kasi 'di ba paka-kills nila lagay nila dun sa bank, ta's balik ulit. Tapos even if they will lose the fight, eh, dahil nakapag-bank na sila, they can, just come back there, get their banks, bank tabs. So, nag-enjoy na sila, may loot pa kahit natalo. I think it's a win-win, but that's just me anyway. So, yeah, and the yellow zone parang buti lang I think they have added the, cap, epic cap. So, hindi na mostly, Gucci players or having Gucci sets in a faction is detrimental na, hindi na siya advantage. Kasi nga, there's an IP cap, so it'll probably cap dun sa powers sa IP na meron na provide ng sets. And if you get down, well, you will just have to pay a lot of repair. But anyway, I mean, probably those players have silvers naman to pay for the repairs. So sayang I mean, it's better still kasi nga alam mo na you have enough damage to damage the enemy. Kumbaga hindi ka kukulangin kagaya ng suot ko ngayon which is not really full spec, which is why my healing output is not that great. And I'm still using a mist collar, which is just for the cooldown. Doesn't give anything. And then I was using a plate and leather with the okay, this one's for the damage, healing damage. This is for the cooldowns. Probably switch to cooldowns. Yeah, yun lang yung ano dun, downsides. Pero if we're gonna think about it, maganda rin naman talaga yung Royal Zones. Of course, yung mga ibang players lang talaga na that are really competitive. Sasabihin nila, "You are just playing yellow zones." Eh, my point is, gusto ko lang mag-enjoy. Yun naman yung parang, okay, if you want to enjoy dying, to enjoy, losing sets, it's fine. If you want to enjoy the efficiency of getting more silvers per hour, it's fine. But if you don't want stress, well, why not just do the blue zones, right? I mean, in the Royal Continent. May lethal din naman, you can go red zones. And there's still, players naman na especially now, there are faction groups na they're trying to create content sa red zone. So, kasi dati is pretty bandit lang, they would just mass and then dami ding randoms na makikisama lang for the transport. But now, at least they're trying to revive the faction war in the red zone. Hindi lang for the bandit because hindi lang for the reason ng bandit, meron na ring because of the, siege timer, which is every 3 hours. Wala lang ng after 1900, may downtime pa rin. Pero at least from 0200 hours UTC up until 1900 hours UTC, you can get content every 3 hours. So 258, how about 258? Oh, 257. I don't know, there's only 2 hours here, probably for the 257, 2 hours, 2 hours. And then pagdating dito is 4 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. Wait, what? Kaya ang gulo naman ng timer nila. So, akala ko 3 hours, so meron 3, 322, and then 4, and then, 223 ulit, 22 anyway, ayun yung trip nila, eh. So, anyway, at least we are getting, content on specific timer. So, sa mga players na they can't really find time to commit for certain timers or certain hours, at least if they know na, "Okay, I'll be playing this game at this, timer, I can commit 2 hours only," and then they will know na merong laban. Like, I get points. Oh, may laban nga. Oh, no, I'm gaddy. But once we see na lumalaki ulit yung blob and there will be a big fights, we'll probably swap our gears. Yeah, I think that they're trying to hold on.
Mhm. Right.
I'll probably just end the session for now. I'll try to come back later. Got something to do. See you next time around. Ciao, ciao, ciao.